Hello, in this video, I'm sharing what some of my viewers have said on camera. We have them on camera. This is just short. So that's what we are doing today. Join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. This is supposed to be motivational day, but actually what I started to share what other people have been saying on this channel, like in some videos when I ask for feedback. So I put all together and you have it in this video, short clips. Okay, if you are returning, maybe you were one of those people. I appreciate all of you very, very much for supporting this message. Hopefully you're subscribed and all those good things of liking and sharing. But if you are new, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Sherifa Nakalema, a business owner here in Madinah, USA, and I'm very passionate about the message of this channel, taking a step to make our lives better. Here, let me show you the schedule. I'm here daily. Monday, I'm doing YouTube tips. Tuesday, Wednesday, I read books. I share money tips, business tips, using the books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and the Cash Flow Quadrant for now. But I bring more books. That's where I get the money tips and the business tips. And I add my 2 cents because I'm a business owner. Then on Thursday, I drive around. I show you Virginia. I live in Virginia, so I drive around and I'm talking to you. And then on Friday, I come live. We discuss so many things, anything to do with getting our lives, making our lives better. Then on Saturday, I come live again, but this time just for affiliate marketers, those interested in Animal Online. Sunday, this is the Sunday video. I'm recording this on October the 3rd, or 3rd October 2021. And that's motivational day. I'm always on motivation now. All the other days is 9:30 a.m. USA Eastern, but on Sunday I come later. That's at 7:30 p.m. USA Eastern time. So please, when you go to Google and type in USA Eastern time, it will show you the equivalent of where you are, because people watching this international. So I'm not gonna name one by one. But mostly I was thinking about people in Africa when I was moving this one, because they're always working early. It's their time, they're still working when I do all the other videos. But this time I decided to put it a little bit later. So if you are from Africa, this one, I had you in mind when I was scheduling this one. And people in UAE, those kind of countries. Okay. Now, we have 14 short clips of videos. People who submitted short, depending on what was going on, I was always saying, oh, send me a video. Now, after this one, I'm going to ask you also to send me a video if you haven't sent me a video. I'll do that later. Let's first watch them and see what they had to say. We are picking up little clips. It's not too long, okay? So watch them. Like I said, they're 14, a mix of different kind of people. Some were recording themselves for the very first time. And then at the end of it, I'll come back here and then invite you to see if you can also send me a video. Okay? Watch them, please. So as a business owner, what do you think is more important? Cash flow or profitability? Having the cash?
What a good question. How we started, we started with just myself. So there wasn't it was there with myself and then the first client. So there's no cash flow, right? Because the the income from that one client isn't covering the light bill, So for us, it wasn't probably until 3 years in that we were truly profitable. So I did not take any pay to myself for the first several years. It was more important for me to keep the funds inside the business so that we could grow and get to a point where we could. Yeah. So I feel like cash flow is really important to manage, because if you aren't managing your cash flow, you could come up with not being able to pay your employees.
Yes, and that's how business fail.
Exactly. So it's really, really critical to keep your company organized.
Yeah, so what we learn from that, some people, especially online, this is a local business, by the way. We are discussing a local business, a service business. But for some people, when they start a business, they expect to make a profit immediately. So you could go even 3 years without a profit, but at least you have to be looking that you're improving.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we literally from the time that we took on our first client all the way through 2020, we grew every single month.
Yes.
We brought on new clients.
You have to be improving.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could borrow money you can't pay back.
Yes, that's also, we never borrowed money. That's one of our policies.
So hopefully there is something to learn from this. Now, Michele, do you have anything you want to close with to go-getters, anyone who is hesitating? And maybe we should have mentioned the advantages of business ownership over being an employee.
Okay, we can talk about that. First of all, I love that you call your subscribers go-getters. I love that.
Yeah.
My husband and I always talked about striving to be the top 5%.
Mm-hmm.
And so...
Or 4% sometimes.
Yeah, 4% even, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but I love the term go-getters. So I love that we refer to them as that.
A message for them, for those who want to become business owners, because that's my message.
Yeah, so I think that the most important thing in my mind is to always be learning. Mm-hmm. So to figure out what skills you need to improve on, to just constantly learn. Sherifa and I both read all the time.
Yes. And things are changing.
Things are changing. So there's a couple of different levels of learning. So in my property management business right now, I have to be on top of all the new regulations that are going into place because of COVID, because of national eviction moratoriums. I have to stay on top of everything about that.
One more month?
Yep, and extended it. So there's the type of learning to keep me up to date on my business, the actual core of my business. But there's also the type of learning to continue to improve myself as a person. Personal development. I talked about needing to be a better manager of my people, my employees, not just managing properties. Yes. I need to be a better speaker. I need to be a better leader. Those types of things are, we just always, as an individual, have room for improvement. And so to me, I feel like no matter what industry you're in, no matter what business you want to start or work and be involved with, I feel like you have to just always keep learning to improve yourself as a person. And I think that's
the spirit we have here.
The message today is never ever give up. So never give up on your goals, never give up on your dreams. You have to stay focused, you have to believe, you have to trust that you will achieve your goals. Now, it's very easy for most of us to lose faith or to lose focus on what we want to achieve, but you always want to make sure that if you're doing everything right, if you have a plan, if you stick to your plan, you will definitely accomplish your goals.
I've come to share with you my experience on YouTube. I joined YouTube last year, that was 2020. I joined YouTube under very harsh conditions. We were under lockdown. Everything was upside down. There was no business. Because of the pandemic. So basically things were not really good. But then I had always wanted to join YouTube. But I thank God who connected me to Sherifa. She really encouraged me to record my first video. I was so timid, but she was like, no, Lydia, just go on and do it and record. So I started recording. And if you want to prove what I'm saying, go on my channel and see my first video I recorded. You will get the difference. I could not, you could even see how I was even so timid. Even I was to the extent that I was even repeating what. But I really thank God, despite all that, I took courage and I opened up my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel is under my name, Lydia Munene. Please go and check it. And basically, I feared because of data issues, because of financial issues, but here I am now. My channel has moved on. I've recorded videos, number of videos on my channel. If you can visit my channel, you will see what I'm saying. So I'm encouraging anyone there who has interest in joining YouTube. Don't fear, just take courage. As long as you have the passion, just take courage, record that first video, and then purpose to record videos on a regular basis. You can try to record maybe once a week or twice a week, depending. And I'm really proud of Sherifa, who records videos every day. Anyone can do that as long as you're determined.
Hi, this is Elizabeth Sampson, and I'm from the United States. And I just want to tell you that I am really enjoying Sherifa's YouTube channel, and I love her motivational messages that she gives. And I've also liked the books that she's been reading lately because they all give us a reason and a way to take a step for a better us. Just like her channel says, take a step for a better you. Thank you, Sherifa. And you will see me at every video.
So tell me something. Why do people in Virginia love these trucks?
Oh, because the F-150 is the best truck out there.
No, I mean all 4x4s.
Well, it's your common work truck. And then also a 4x4 is all tires move together.
Okay.
You can't take it off-roading. And pretty much when you get a truck, that's what you do it for anyway. You
Okay.
want to go off-roading with the truck.
Hello everyone, my name is Janat from Uganda, but now in Malaysia. I'm going to share my experience on what I've learned from this amazing channel, Take a Step to a Better You. Ever since I was introduced to this channel, I have benefited a lot from my financial state and I have been motivated consistently. I have applied these successful habits and have seen great results. Not only have I benefited from this channel, but my children too. I usually listen to Madam Sherifa's videos with my children. Thank you for listening to my experience. Bye-bye for now.
There is one thing that separates the very successful people with the average people. The people that earn 6, 7 figures, the real successful people and the average people. The common denominator is making a decision. The capability, the ability, the skill of making a decision. What is it about making a decision and how can you do it to achieve the things that you want in your life? Knowing how to make a decision will help you to have a better and more successful career, to have more money, to have better relationships. Making a decision is one magic mental activity. I cannot describe it any better. A magic mental activity. It's magical because it helps you achieve success that you want.
I've been watching Sherifa's Rich Dad, Poor Dad lessons over the last few weeks. So today I thought I would comment on some of the takeaways that I have. I have a lot of takeaways, but lessons 54 and 55 resonated with me a lot, so I thought I would share from those. Robert speaks about the 10 steps that we can take to awaken our financial genius, which Sherifa spoke about in lesson 54 and 55. But in 54, one of the things she read about was making a list of what you don't want and what you want. So for example, Robert wrote about what he did not want. So he did not want to be an employee all his life, and he did not want to work all of his life. So he spoke about what he doesn't want, and then he spoke about what he wants. And then when it came to what he wanted, one of the things he said is that he wanted to travel and to live a lifestyle that he loved. He wanted to have control over his time and his life, and he wanted money to work for him. Now, apart from the two lists, I found it interesting because a lot of times we know what we don't want. But I think it's a good activity or a good exercise to create a list of what we want and what we don't want. And because I'm a college professor and education and being clear is very important to me, I found these tips very valuable.
This is Huzaifah Kayemba from Uganda, and I'm here to share some of the things that I've learned ever since I subscribed to Sherifa Nakalema's YouTube channel, also known as Hajat Sherifa. I've learned a lot of things. Some of the things that I've learned, there is affiliate marketing, motivational tips, investments, and also how to deal with YouTube channels. So I've been also in position to own my YouTube channel, my personal YouTube channel. I've also been in position to work online, whereby I invested in online businesses. So there are things I've also been in position to master on my art of public speaking.
So if someone is really young and struggling, and because I want them to get themselves out, like what the message would you have for a young person watching you who is struggling? What do they need to do? Like what can you do as an individual before you even, what do you do? What's the starting point?
Well, what I learned is you just don't wait for anyone. You just do it yourself.
Okay, what do you do?
So if you're waiting for, it's I just heard this story once, like if you're in a flood and you're on top of your house and a helicopter flies by, to pick you up and you're like, no, I'm waiting for something better. You should just, if you get a job, like when I was young and after I got out of the military, between finding a career in banking, right? I worked 5 jobs at one time. And so, and not maybe, and I worked like maybe, 60, 70 hours a week, but I was young. I didn't have children at the time and they all paid minimum wage, right? But I worked and I worked and I worked and I hustled.
And so new.
And even after 2008 with the big collapse, right? I lost my job in banking. I was a mortgage underwriter and I moved to Richmond. I didn't have any work. Before I was able to get a job back in banking. And I remember walking to a job interview. I didn't have a car at the time. I moved here without a car. And I remember walking, I saw 7-Eleven was hiring. And I thought, well, I need...
From a bank to 7-Eleven?
Yes, exactly. You can't be prideful, right?
Did you work there?
So I saw there was online, I saw that they were hiring. So I went outside and I was like, oh, it's only a mile away from my house here in Richmond, where I was staying. And so I started walking, and guess what? It started raining, pouring rain. And I didn't turn around, I didn't quit. I showed up to the 7-Eleven, right? Soaking wet, not one stitch of clothing was dry, right? And I said to the lady, I said, hello, I'm here, I hear you're hiring. And the lady said, we're not hiring. And I said, excuse me? And she said, we're not hiring. And so I said, well, I saw online that you have an application, and I just walked, 1.5 miles in the rain to get a job. And she's like, you walked 1.5 miles in the rain? And they hired me right on the spot.
They did?
On the spot.
But they're too surprised that you walked in the rain, but they hired you, had worked underwriter, and then you went to 7-Eleven, you humbled yourself and went to work in 7-Eleven.
Exactly. Well, because I had bills to pay. I had commitments.
That's what I'm saying. So what's the closing for them, for the viewer? For that person who is still sitting back waiting for something to happen.
Follow your dreams and
believe in yourself.
And believe in yourself. Or find somebody that believes in you if you can't believe in yourself.
Here. I
believe in them too.
Yeah.
I'm a perfect example of that.
Yes.
And you know what?
And maybe they don't remember what you said, what you do now.
I'm a mortgage broker. I own my own business.
Yes.
So, and I took it to the next level.
So now I'm here to share what I have learned through Sherifa Nakalema's channel. 1 year back, I was on YouTube. I landed on that video. That video was called "We Need More Money." All we need more money. That is the video which has changed my life. I signed with her about affiliate marketing. That is partner with Anthony. I learned a lot from partner with Anthony, all basics about how to earn money online, that is affiliate marketing. I know all basics. That is how I changed my life. Through that video, we need more money. So now I have learned a lot from Sherifa's channel. That's Sherifa Nakalema's channel. I have learned a lot, and I'm still learning because she has a lot about motivation videos, business tips. Those are books, Rich Dad, Wadad, and Cash Kodran.
As I was struggling with life, working here and there, completing A level and couldn't join the university sector because of the high tuition fees. Was struggling with life, was earning some little pennies each and daily. So as I was watching YouTube, which is part of my daily schedules, I came across Sherifa's video, which was promoted to me in the feed. I decided to watch it, and I'm here to say that those 15 minutes, they were really my best minutes on YouTube. All along I've been watching YouTube. Those 15 minutes have been able to help me a lot, because I subscribed to her video, on her channel, and back since then my life has never been the same. It has changed a lot. She teaches about self-motivation, taking a step to a better you, of which I took a step to a better me after watching that video.
Hello everyone, my name is Salma. I'm here to share with you my experience and how taking a step to a better you has helped me improve my life. My experience includes practicing gratitude, reading I am statements, making my goals consistently, listening to arms audio, and making smart goals. Doing the above has not only helped me improve and become a better version of myself, but it is also helping me make my goals and dreams a reality. This group has also encouraged me on my path as a YouTuber to improve my editing skills, make videos consistently, and to keep track of my growth on this journey. I am grateful to have found this group and to learn from my group members. Thank you.
What I have learned about Sister Sherifa. I met Sister Sherifa on Instagram. One day I saw her message in my inbox very politely, and I reached her. And I went to her channel. She talked about affiliate marketing if I'm interested. And I reached the channel. I really like her videos. Although her videos are really long those time, but I watched the video because I really like what she talked about. So, and especially when she started talking about Robert's kioski, how to manage money and how to make a vision board and all those things. So I follow her, and I really like things that she teach about saving money and investing, all those things, especially the how to manage money, because I was struggling about how to manage money. I really follow her steps and I keep them. I did follow her, and I wrote some things down. I start writing my budget. Whatever I do, I write them down. Behold, of my brothers and sisters, within less than 6 months I was able to change my car, okay, through this channel, because her channel helped me a lot. It teach me how to spend my money, how to manage, and I really learned a great things. And I even registered now with Tanya, and that I'm still working on this. So I'm sending this message across that I really learned a lot of things, and her channel has really helped me, because at the time I was going to I wanted to stop YouTube video, but because it's not easy, it consumed a lot of time. But when I watched her video, she said, take a step to better you. It has really helped me a lot, because I put everything she said, I put it into practice, and it's really helped me.
So, as you watch them, what was going through your mind? It doesn't matter. Some were recording for the first time. It doesn't matter. From that, you could even get inspired to start your own YouTube channel if you don't have one. So, number one, I thank all of you who sent me the videos, who appeared on camera with me. Some of you, because like Will, I just went to Richmond and I ended up talking on camera, even with another Will with the truck. That one also, I went to service my car there, ended up putting him on camera. So it wasn't like planned. So I appreciate all of you and all of you for watching. Now, what about you? Because we just celebrated, like as I was coming this night, when it was coming to morning, my time, I checked my channel and have 13,000 subscribers. Have you seen it? It's 13K right now. Appreciate you all very much. And we're going to celebrate that in the next motivation one, which will be next Sunday, God willing. So that's when you come in play now. Send me a video. Since you've been on this channel, since you saw me, what changed? What changed? Is it your mindset or something? Especially those who have seen me read the books. The Cash Flow Quadrant, we discuss it on Friday, Rich Dad Poor Dad, or when I drive around, just seeing people on their cars. One comment I read, someone said, I want also to drive a car like that one. Like, what changed? Like from seeing the videos I show? Or what changed when you come and we discuss on Friday? We are here a long time we're discussing personal development, we discuss planning, time management, we discuss anything. Did you get something you want to say? 3 minutes. Anything from this channel, my motivational videos, or you can just go watch them now. Go watch. Because this one is on Sunday, for those who are going to see it in time, I would want that video to come to me by Friday. By Friday, because the other one will be 10th, so the next Friday, today Sunday 3rd, by next Friday, what that date will be. So I need your video by that time. 3 minutes. All you have to say, my name is so-and-so, I'm in this country, and since I've been watching this Sherifa or the channel, this is my message. This is what I got out. We want something positive, something changing, because that's my message. Some of you have done lots already. You've done, like Partner with Anthony, you finished courses. So if you want to watch, but please, not those who have recorded already. I want new ones now. Let's get some new ones in. 3 minutes maximum. You will send it to me. Some of you can send it through WhatsApp if you have my WhatsApp number, or through Google Drive. Now, if you have my WhatsApp number, please communicate with me first before you record. Before you start recording, or just record the sample, but I may ask you to record again. Record before you even dress the way you want to dress, and let me hear it first again. Hear it first, then you can go record again. Then, for those of you who don't know me at all, you don't have my WhatsApp number, I tend to share my WhatsApp number, especially those in the Facebook group. Find me on Facebook. Facebook, Sherifa Nakalema, and just ask to be my friend, and then send me a message. I will see how we can communicate, so you can send your own video. But remember, by the way, you can send the video if it comes later. If you watch this later, still you can contact me. I can bring you later. I'm always celebrating things here, so I can bring you later. But for those who are, if you want to be in the next video, they have to come quickly. Start as soon as possible. Send it to me, and let's see where we go with that. The people who appeared, the 14 people who appeared in the videos, if they have YouTube channels, I'm going to put them in the description. You'll find them in the description below. The links to their channels. Some of them are YouTubers, but they didn't get to say much. Remember, we just picked up small clips. So find more about them. If we have the time, we may also put names, even those without the channels, just where they are, where those people are. If you put their full names, you can find them in Facebook or Instagram, in their social media. We'll see. But if you, by this Sunday, we may not have all the names down there, but we'll improve on the page, the description. Because as I'm recording this, it's coming out. It's coming out very shortly. I may not have the time to put all those details, but the channels, those with the YouTube channels, we'll put before we publish the video. But later we may go in and add in all the timestamps and show everyone and where they're located in the video. You can do that a little bit later. So check it out again. That's my video today. So what do you think of this message we have? Put in the comments. Add in the comments. If there is anything you're picking out here, I appreciate it. And please always add some comments. You know, I see so many people, they even later tell me, I've been watching you for since, but I've never seen them add a comment. If you don't add a comment, I can't know. Please. And share. I'm live on Fridays, general. If you are interested in earning money online, come Saturday. Saturday, that's when we discuss that. I'm going big with that. I just signed up. I'm a legendary marketer now, if you're familiar with that. So I'm going big. I'm more on Instagram when I'm promoting that. And here on YouTube channel, I'm going to start being on Zoom on Mondays and even more. I'm serious about this. We have to do things ourselves. We cannot wait for someone to save us. Now, with all this information that I'm having, there's no way I don't share it. So if you don't take action, blame yourself. blame yourself. There's knowledge in these videos. Those people who have been following me and were reading this book, Cash Flow Quadrant, it's like a miracle book. And then this one, Rich Dad Poor Dad, it starts you off with a mindset, learning how to deal with money. So I'm thinking, maybe I'm hoping that you want some more money, right? So be around, watch more of my videos. Soon I'll be celebrating many, many videos on this channel. I won't say the number. When I get to that number, I'll announce that we're going to this number of videos, and then we'll bring another celebration. But for now, let's celebrate the 13,000 subscribers, 13K. Appreciate you all very much. Please leave a comment. Please, when you come on a premiere, leave a comment after. Don't just go, please. Leave a comment after. Like, I appreciate you chatting as you're watching, but if you put that comment on the video, it helps the video a lot even more. Please do that. If you can do both, chat and also leave a comment, that's also good. But the comment is more important because it stays on longer. Please support this message. It's an empowering message of taking a step to make our lives better. I believe in it very strongly. I hope you do too. So leave a comment for me. Those who are going to send me videos, please start on it right now. Send me a WhatsApp. Say, I want to, already 6 people in my live said they wanted to bring videos. We may take as many as 10 maximum. If you can make it in 2 minutes or less, that's better. Your message. Just say, this is my takeaway. This is what have changed my life. Something like that. Okay? Do it as soon as possible. Like I always end them, I say, take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. Take a step to a better you. Bye-bye.